It's interesting how many people worry about me camping in the city. I've done about 800 kilometers in the Rocky Mountains, backpacking in bear country. It just goes to show how much we're afraid of people. It's a Saturday night. What else am I going to do? I'm just coming back from Quebec right now, and I stopped to get some gas. It's starting to snow, and I don't want to miss an opportunity to camp in a huge snowstorm. We got 30 centimeters of snow on Wednesday overnight, and now we're getting another 30 centimeters tonight in Toronto, so it's going to be deep and beautiful. And I've got 4 more hours of driving, and it's already starting to snow pretty bad here. Just dropped off my rental car. I'm gonna hike over to the Humber River Valley and go camping. Got my shovel. I don't actually know where the trail goes, because I've never been down here. At least not in the winter. Found a nice spot down by the river. I got a lot of digging to do.
That's all they Lord, I give him beer, then a glass of ale. Told him this time tomorrow I'd be laying in the car. Ain't no long, long time.
My fuel bottle leaked in my bag, and now everything smells like camp fuel.
The juryman sit on my case from 8 till 3. The juryman sit on my case from 8 till 3. And the verdict was.
So I'm trying to air it out, but I can't really have the tent open because it'll fill with snow. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it just dissipates over the next half hour or so. I brought a little bit of food to cook and some tea, but I think that's out of the question. And all my stuff smells like fumes. Something that I forgot is that I have some sort of chicken sandwich in my pocket, which doesn't smell like camp fuel. It's a particularly beautiful evening tonight. I just drove back from Quebec. It took me 9 hours from St. Mathieu. I got to pick up a shovel at my house, drop off the rental car, but it was a bit of a debacle. I forgot my gloves and had to go back to the house and get my gloves. And then I got to the rental car place and realized my rubber boots were still in the car from my collaboration. And so now I have to go back there in the morning and get my boots out of the rental car before it opens. And yeah, I kicked my beer over. A whole bunch of chemicals spilled all over my sleeping stuff, so it's all hanging in the woods right now, drying, or airing out, I should say. It's about 12:30 in the morning. I'm not very tired, but I'm a bit cold because I'm only wearing a thin layer of clothes and they're sweaty from my walk over. It's interesting how many people worry about me camping in the city. I've spent lots and lots of time in the backcountry. I've done about 800 kilometers in the Rocky Mountains, backpacking in bear country, and everyone's super afraid of me camping in Toronto, which is interesting. It just goes to show how much we're afraid of people. I definitely look like a bit of a vagrant walking around with a giant backpack and tons of shit dangling off of it and a shovel. But I don't know. It's a Saturday night. What else am I gonna do? Time to take off my boots. My feet are wet. Lots of dry wool socks. Being wet in the winter is no fun. For all you pervs out there. Oh, this one's cold. I have another layer, but just like everything else with this camping trip, I fucking forgot it. Because I had all my bags packed for the trip to Montreal. I had my really, really warm fleece in my duffel bag, and I left it at home when I took all my clothes home. So I'm gonna wear this. Hear a train going by right now. Get out of here, jacket. These are my fleece pants. They still smell a little bit. Oh, I already feel better. I got my double sleeping pad again, my insulated water bottle, lots of wool socks, foot warmers. So I went to Quebec and I brewed a collaboration beer between the brewery I work at and Les Grands Bois. They're doing a 4-pack of lagers in April, and we are one of the breweries that is collaborating with them on this 4-pack, and feels pretty great. Went for a little bit of a hike in the woods with my friend Andre. I hadn't snowshoed in decades, so that was really fun to do. Having to drive back prematurely, turning a 7-hour drive into a 9-hour drive because there was a snowstorm the whole way. Starting to feel a little bit tired. My toes are a little bit cold still on my right foot at least. Let's see what time it is. It's 1:05. I'll probably get about 5 hours of crappy sleep. -3 degrees Celsius. Nice and warm. I almost camped on Monday night in Quebec, but it was -20 degrees and I was really sick. That was sort of the first thing that went wrong on my trip. Slept in today, then drove back. My hat is wet, but it's wool. I do have a spare hat because the one I'm wearing is kind of shitty if it's windy. It's a bit stretched out on my big dumb head. But my beautiful wife made it for me. Or actually she made it for herself and then I stretched it out with my stupid head. -3 degrees is nothing. I'm going to put some foot warmers on because my fucking feet are cold. And it's making it hard to fall asleep. -7. It's about 4:30 in the morning. It's quite windy. You can't really hear it. It's not hitting the tent, but I can hear it up in the trees. Because I'm down in a little valley. It's about -9. That's what my thermometer is saying. It's not too bad. I had to get a couple more little heating pads out. So I got them on my feet. Got a couple more out just like on my body. Feel pretty comfortable temperature wise. I'm not sleeping very well. It's 8:14. Just kind of getting myself motivated to wake up. Didn't get very much sleep. Gonna get my camp packed up and then hike home. I gotta get my boots out of my car. I gotta get it before the rental place opens. So I'm just gonna get everything packed up real quick and then get the heck out of here. So this is my little area from last night. It's pretty beautiful still. So we got some mallards over on the river. Ducks don't always fly south if there's open water. They'll often stay. Got all this stuff to carry, and the one annoying thing is this can from my brewski last night. I gotta find a recycling bin for it. It's probably 40 centimeters deep right now. I'm hot. Happens quick. You end up pretty hot when you're hiking a bunch of gear in the winter with your snow pants on. It's also, I think, hovering around like -5 degrees. It's not very cold out. I'm gonna catch a bus and get my boots from the rental car and catch another bus home. All right, the car is returned. Boots are in hand. Time to catch another bus. All right, just a small walk home now. Nothing major. It was a really successful camping trip and a little bit more challenging than the last one because of the long day, the amount of mishaps, and just generally how cold I felt. But I feel pretty good. Always love being up so early and just getting into the snow. And I'm gonna go play with my kids all day. So that's really gonna shape up to be a good day. And we got tomorrow off. Till next time.